Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
The PPT increase would sunset at the end of this fiscal year on September 30th, and then the plan is to implement a 2% sales tax. But the main sticking point was not the tax hike, but the spending cuts, as the governor will have 30 days from enactment to come up with a new fiscal realignment plan. Senator Frank Uggan Jr. not happy based on the cuts he's seen so far, with giving Adelup so much leeway.
In my opinion. Because
point
this would
of
be a
personal
fast
privilege,
one.
Mr. Chairman. Nobody is trying to pull a fast one.
This is a point of personal privilege. Senator, please continue.
Senator Ada, if the shoe fits, then wear it. Because I'm saying that you're giving the governor, by virtue of this amendment, an option to submit a plan. And then all of a sudden, the BPT tax is going to increase from 4% to 5% with no real commitment of budgetary reduction, cost reduction for this government.
Senator Ada's rebuttal.
Are we now questioning 8 years later that this governor is not going to be able to make some responsible decisions that in finding where to reduce $30 million? I hope that's not the case.
And the governor does say he is committed to cuts, as already outlined in his initial fiscal realignment plan. Everything remains on the table, including voluntary 32-hour work weeks and possible mandatory work reductions.
I just signed my sheet for my pay cut. So, there's going to be some reductions in several areas. It's going to be very difficult, for the major cost cutting for this big gap. But we're going to try our best. Give me a roadmap. I'll sign that bill into law, and then we move forward from there.
So furlough's off the table if they pass that bill?
At this point, we have to look at the reality of how difficult it will be for these next few months. At this point, until I get a new options on the table, the furloughing process must continue.
And while the governor is cautiously optimistic the bill will pass, he questions why it has to take until Friday to prepare the bill for a vote.
I'm hopeful there's goodwill there, but not some sort of nefarious reason for this delay.
For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.